In the town of Maplewood, there lived a boy named Jake. Jake was exceptionally intelligent, and his teachers always praised his sharp mind. But he had one major flaw: he didn't value time. Instead of studying, Jake spent most of his days playing video games, scrolling on his phone, and chatting aimlessly with friends. His parents often tried to explain the importance of time, but he never took their advice seriously. "I have plenty of time," Jake would think. "I can do my work later. Right now, I just want to have fun." One day, the annual exam results were announced at his school. This time, Jake's scores were far below expectations. His teacher, who once admired him, were disappointed. Even his friends, who used to respect his intelligence, started distancing themselves. When Jake returned home, he saw his parents looking at his report card. With sadness in their eyes, guilt and frustration filled his heart. But he didn't know how to change his habits. That night, Jake decided to talk to his grandfather, Mr. William Carter, one of the most respected and wise elders in Maplewood. Sitting beside him on the porch, Jake shared his struggles. "Grandpa, I don't understand why I failed. I've always been a good student," he said, feeling lost. His grandfather listened patiently, then smiled. "Jake, the problem isn't that you're not smart. The problem is that you've taken time for granted. Time is precious. If used wisely, it will lead you to success. But if wasted, it will pull you backward." Asterisk. Still confused, Jake asked, "But Grandpa, there's always time, right? I can always do things later." Asterisk. Mr. Carter's expression turned serious. "No, son. Time is like a river. It keeps flowing and never comes back. Let me tell you a story to help you understand. The King Who Wasted Time." A long time ago, there was a powerful king named Alexander. He had immense wealth, grand castles, and many loyal followers. But he had one major flaw. He wasted his time on trivial things. Instead of handling his responsibilities, he spent his days in leisure, thinking, "I'll do it tomorrow." Asterisk. One day, a wise old man visited the king's court. He said, "Your Majesty, you have everything: riches, power, and a kingdom. But you're wasting your most valuable treasure, time. If you don't use it wisely, you'll regret it one day." Asterisk. The king laughed and dismissed the warning. "I have plenty of time," he said. "I can do things whenever I want." Asterisk. Years passed, and the king grew older. His health declined, his kingdom weakened, and his people lost faith in him. He wanted to turn things around, but it was too late. The wise old man was nowhere to be found, and time had slipped away. No wealth or power could bring back the lost years. In the end, the king realized that time was the greatest treasure of all. Jake hearing this, Jake sat in deep thought. For the first time, he realized how much time he had wasted. "Grandpa, can I still change? Can I still use my time wisely?" he asked eagerly. Mr. Carter smiled. Asterisk. Of course, Jake. The wheel of time never stops. If you start valuing your time, nothing can stop you from achieving success. But remember, don't postpone what you can do today. From that day forward, Jake made a promise to himself. He created a daily schedule, woke up early, focused on his studies, and avoided unnecessary distractions. Slowly, he started seeing results. In his next exams, Jake scored at the top of his class. Over time, his discipline and time management led him to success. Eventually, he became a well-known entrepreneur. inspiring many young people with his story. The lesson: time is the key to success. It is the one thing that, once lost, can never be regained. If we use it wisely, it can take us to great heights. But if we waste it, we will only face regret. So, don't wait for tomorrow, start today. Value your time, and success will follow.